Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and beautiful channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thomas longs for optimism to return, but she keeps thinking about Finn. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. B&B suggest Hope, Logan, and Nuka Noel might be dealing with a broken heart in multiple ways. Fans of B&B are aware that Hope was devastated when Thomas Forrester Matthew Ainson left for Paris with Douglas Forrester. Henry Joseph Samri Pepe. Forrester's Jack Lee McInnes would advise, but he has good cause to return. Now that his sister is trying to cancel Hope for the future, though Thomas left Hope because she wouldn't commit to marriage, it doesn't mean he wants her career to fail. Bring Thomas back is the obvious answer, as Steffy keeps acting as though the line can't survive without him. Naturally, Steffy wants Thomas to keep as far away from Hope as he can, but when he gets back later this month, Thomas might decide for her. He might want to renew his relationship with Hope. Thomas might just own up to missing Hope and wanting to get back together, even in the absence of a marriage license. That might put Hope in a tough spot for a number of reasons, starting with the cancellation turmoil. Hope might conclude it's too hectic to be romantically linked with her Hope for the future collaborator. Hope worries that if she reconciles with Thomas and then gets bad news, it will be the last straw in her line with Hope for the future shut off from chances to salvage it. It might well be the end of the road. Moreover, you can be sure Steffy will be yelling nonstop and trying to stop Thomas from getting back in touch with Hope. If he tries, Hope might have grown weary of the drama by then and questioned if it was still worth it to battle for Thomas. Still, there might be another reason Hope is blocking a Thomas reunion. Hope could easily start to think of John Finnegan's Tanner Nolan said wool massages already, while Hope tries to shake Finn out of her head. Thomas might turn into a past flavor of the month, though Hope may enable what-if scenarios to take over her head. She also needs to think of Steffy's enraged response should she approach her rival's husband too closely. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Hope will be torn in the next weeks, so we'll keep you informed about all the romantic chaos and her future plots. Poppy argued that Bill shouldn't have Lee do a DNA test. Spoilers for Monday, June 3rd of The Bold and the Beautiful. B&B reveal that Brooke, Logan, Catherine, Kelly Lang will pressure Ridge Forrester, Torsten K to stand his ground with Steffy. Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes would maintain Hope for the future. Brooke agrees with Hope. Logan, Nuka Noel, that Steffy's choice is more personal, even if she maintains it is solely business. Brooke feels Steffy is trying to take away from Hope all that brings her joy. That's why Brooke is retaliating and won't allow Steffy's retaliation to ruin Hope for the future. Above all, Ridge will have to weigh all of this when deciding whether to cut or keep Hope's line, because even Carter Walton Lawrence Victor acknowledges the low statistics. Any decision Ridge makes he'll relish watching Brooke light up the office, and we'll see that she has the potential to become more influential at Forrester Creations very soon, following her discovery of what's happening at Bill Spencer's Damon home. Lee Finnegan Naomi Matsuda will set out to stop the eternity test on Monday's B&B episode. Bill will take a different tack and suggest that we give the test instead, just to be sure its correctness isn't in question, though Poppy doesn't seem to be on board. Bill will keep arguing that since Lee is a doctor, the idea makes sense. Should Lee administer the test as Bill requests, she might tamper with the results to give the impression that Luna Nozoa Lisa Yamada is not Bill's daughter, but Poppy will probably object to Lee's participation because she plans to fix the exam herself. Poppy might be able to control the result by herself if she can keep Lee's hands off of it, while Lee ruins her sister's momentous occasion. Rich presents Brooke with a golden opportunity. Bill had to ask Poppy whether Luna could be his daughter after they got back together after 20 years apart. They decided to tell Luna and take a DNA test after Poppy acknowledged that it was feasible. Poppy went to get one from the convenience store that was close by. Approaching Bill, Luna says, "Okay, let's do it," with her mother in attendance. Lee storms in and exclaims, "Hold it right there," just as they seem to be getting ready to administer the test. Lee is having what problem right now? Lee, moment of collision. Steffy decided Hope for the future was failing, and it was time to close it down in a move that can only be described as her trying to punish Hope because she couldn't seem to keep her husband Finn away from his birth mother Sheila. Hope and Brooke approached Steffy, accusing her of taking the decision personally. Hope let Steffy Know how much disrespect there has been. Next week, Brooke was reminded of how many critical contributions she gave to Forrester Creations over the years when discussing Steffy's recent decisions. With Katie, maybe that's why Ridge asks Brooke if she'll assist him and Steffy lead the firm forward. Something tells us Steffy won't appreciate this concept. Hope's fight Bill on Luna's test. Another showdown, the bold and the beautiful, Catherine Kelly Lang fighting to save Hope for the future. La Finnegan Naomi Matsuda attempts to thwart Bill Spencer. Donjiment and Luna Nozoa Lisa Yamada. DNA tests. Could Thomas Forrester Matthew Ainson save the day or the line Hope? Logan fights to save her line. Steffy Forrester Jacqueline McInnes Wood is determined to get Hope in whichever way she can. Steffy has already pushed Hope's lead designer to pack up and leave the country. Steffy is now trying to shut down Hope's garments line as well. Hope will not take this line down. Steffy pretends it's for business, but Hope knows it's more. Can Hope stop Steffy from shutting her down? Hope has resorted to Brooke to save her garments brand. Will Brooke stand up for Hope, or will she finally lose her cool if going over Steffy's head doesn't work? Perhaps a well-placed call to Paris might. Imagine how Thomas would behave if he discovered Steffy was attempting to kill the line. He had put so much time on spoilers for bed and breakfast. Lee Finian intervenes. Lee has decided to preside over Poi Nozoa Romy Park and her daughter Luna. As judge and jury member, Lee feels Poppy is below her and disagrees with her way of life. Lee is appalled at the possibility of Bill being Luna's father and does not want him to take the DNA test at all. Lee will never be able to get rid of Poppy and Luna if Bill is Luna's father, and she wants both of them to leave Los Angeles. Lee is unable to tamper with the test outcomes because it is not being performed at the hospital. But Lee is torturing Bill as much as Poppy and Luna. Will Bill ever fire Lee? The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Hope spite Bill and Luna's test. And another showdown. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Thomas Forrester comes to the rescue. Steffy may assume she is going to get rid of Hope for the future. However, a call to Thomas may change all of that. Rich Forrester Torsten K dislikes being caught in the middle. Rich also knows that if anyone can sustain the clothing line, it will be Thomas, who understands Hope's purpose the best. Steffy reasoned that transferring Thomas out of town would destroy his connection to Hope. However, Steffy may be defeating her purpose and hope for the future if Thomas thinks it is time to pack up and leave Paris. Should Lee administer the test as Bill requests, she might tamper with the results to give the impression that Luna Nozoa Lisa Yamada is not Bill's daughter, but Poppy will probably object to Lee's participation because she plans to fix the exam herself.